You were no longer with Cincinnati when Carson Palmer said enough is enough, but take the audience back. There are similarities to Aaron now and Carson then, are there not?
Similarities, same agent, David Dunn and Athletes First. And so when Carson did this, what was it, 11 years ago, Carson dug his feet in the ground and said, this is it. You guys made multiple promises to me. You didn't keep them. I am not playing for the Bengals anymore. And I'm sure it was very uncomfortable for him. But he had to be uncomfortable to get comfortable, so to speak. And he went to the Raiders and things were solid. But when he got to the Arizona Cardinals, he started to play really well, had the type of seasons year in and year out that he should have been having with Cincinnati. And so that's what confused me. If Aaron Rodgers is kind of backing off of this, his agent, Athletes First, and David Dunn, they've been through this before.
So you think Aaron should dig his feet in?
Oh, yeah. Steadfast. If you feel this way, and obviously he does because it's gotten this far, you have to dig your heels in. Now, let me say this. I'll put a disclaimer out there. I've never had this happen to me, Colin, but some men and some women that are watching this show, they're going to relate to this. The only way they can fix this is this. You know how you get some men, they're dumb and they do some dumb things to their wives or significant others, and they have to kiss up and they go get her a nice gift because they've done something wrong.
Right.
The Packers, they can fix this. Make Aaron Rodgers the highest paid player in the NFL. If you really want him back and you really want him as your quarterback, hey, Aaron Rodgers, we're going to make you the highest paid player in the league. Other than that, we can't work.
So you know Carson very well. I don't know if Aaron is a little like Kevin Durant. I don't know if he has the stomach to be a villain. And there's going to be a lot of people that are going to say he dates an actress, he's Jeopardy, he's not committed like Brady, he's a diva, he's California cool. There are going to be people in the Midwest that say that. I'm not sure Aaron has the stomach for that over the next 3 or 4 months. Did Carson struggle? You know, because there were people that say, oh, Carson, we committed to you. You don't commit to us. Did he struggle with that?
No. Ultimately, fans are fans. As long as he's playing for the Green Bay Packers, they're going to love him. As soon as he leaves to another team, they're not going to care about Aaron Rodgers no more. And then as time goes by, they will realize his greatness and they will once again love him. You have to do what's best for you. Because you look at the Green Bay Packers, what are they doing? They're doing what's best for the Green Bay Packers. Matt LaFleur is going to do what's best for the Green Bay Packers and himself. They're going to do what's best for that organization. Aaron Rodgers is his own organization. He has to do what's best for him. And whatever negative feedback that comes with it, it comes with it. So what? Water off a duck's back.
I said this. You have been able to come on our show and say, hey, I watched Justin Herbert practice. He's going to be a star. That's just a practice. That's just throwing around in Irvine with you. And I keep thinking to myself, Green Bay has had 100 practices with Jordan Love. They either know he can play or he can't. You can't. I mean, I'm sorry. I have a hard time believing that staff is still, maybe he's good, maybe he's not. Is it possible that Green Bay is freaking out because they've seen Jordan Love and they maybe know they made a mistake and he's not the guy?
I wouldn't say they're freaking out, Colin. I look at it this way. Aaron Rodgers was the best quarterback in the league last year. He's the MVP for a reason. And so when he has the type of season that he has, I don't want to get rid of this guy. I don't care how good Jordan Love looks. I do not want to get rid of the best quarterback in the league. And so Jordan Love may or may not be the goods, but the year that Aaron Rodgers just had, even if he was the goods, you want to run it back one more time. And that's just common sense. I believe Green Bay, if they think Jordan Love can be their next quarterback, you still want to run it back one more time with Aaron Rodgers because of the type of year he had last year.
You know what? Let's shift to San Francisco. So one of the reasons I didn't buy into Mac Jones going to the Niners is you can't fool the players. And my takeaway was Jimmy Garoppolo is a thick, good-looking, pretty athletic, move-around guy. And Mac Jones, I've seen all the pictures. You know, he's 6'2", doesn't have a huge arm, not very athletic, doesn't look good with his shirt off, smoking a cigar. And my takeaway was players were going to sniff this out in about 3 or 4 practices, maybe 5 going. So that he'd be the least athletic guy on that team by a mile. This is why I said if you get Justin Fields or Trey Lance, the latter's what they did, at least players would go, okay, he not ready, but he's 6'4", 220, and he's running around making Fred Warner miss, at practice. And so when they went and got him, I do think some of that weighed in on San Francisco, that you cannot fool the players, and that if you got Mac Jones, a lot of those guys were like, come on, bro, you can't tell me we're getting rid of Jimmy G. Take me to kind of being in the league, because I do think Trey Lance, whether he works or not, is a much easier sell to the players that if you say 8 games in next year, we're trading Jimmy G, they look at that athlete and go, all right, he can play. I get it. I see him run around.
Right away, when it's different nowadays, though, Colin, like OTAs are starting and guys are out here training and then they're working out. But when you get to practice, and it's all the first-round picks. And I'll be honest, when I was in Cincinnati, we drafted Leon Hall from Michigan, DB, Jonathan Joseph from South Carolina, DB. They're first-round picks. Right away, me and Chad, like, every time we go one-on-ones, we want one of them. We want y'all, like, we wanted to prove a point against those guys. Like, y'all the first-round picks, we going to put y'all in y'all place. And so had they drafted Mac Jones, they would have challenged him physically. They would have challenged him mentally, emotionally, completely. And if he can't hold up in the locker room, exactly what you said is going to happen. We done drafted this boy. This boy can't even play. We done killed him already, and we just in practice. And that's what will happen. Trey Lance and Ayuk, they're out here in Southern California right now working out together. And so they're already building a relationship with each other. And both young guys, but you're right. If they get Mac Jones in there and he can't hold up and they put his feet to the fire and he's crying and it's burning, it's not a good fit. But who knows? Maybe Mac Jones, being at Alabama and what he had to go through, he would have been able to deal with it. You just don't know.
TJ, have a great weekend. Fox Sports, love having you, buddy. As always, you're dressed to the nines. You look fantastic. Hope you have a great weekend.
Colin, I appreciate it. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there as well. You guys take care.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.